Yeah, so I was just playing around with the paint tools in Blender as I was painting the bolts here on onto his armor plates, and I thought I'd just try something different instead of editing a texture in outside of Blender. Um, I would just put the texture on as a stencil, and then just paint it onto the material, paint it onto the to the to the material, the mesh material, and so I just in texture paint, I've just got the stencil here. So I was just basically going around and just painting the color on, and um, that was that really gave me a unique sort of effect. It was applying color. It was applying the color of the stamp onto the mesh, onto the material, and that included all the color variations of it. Um, and it's instead of getting the image in a 2D editing program and stretching the image out in a 2D editing program and then trying to add that onto the mesh, you can just paint it onto the mesh with a stencil. And I just was looking at the paint of the dragon itself, and I noticed that when you remove the bump of the dragon, you can see that the paint is actually very bland. You know, there's different color to it. Yeah, it's smeared nice. I've got color variation. It's a nice color. It's bright. You know, you've got different colors to look at, but ultimately, I've actually got some better. Ultimately, um, the color's pretty bland. You know. And it's only when you put the bump on that it sort of makes it look a little bit realistic. But I was thinking if I might actually when I start to do the base color, I'm going to use a stencil and get some color variation like this. Get some skin color variation like this into the base color, and I think that'd just give it a lot more realism, a lot more realistic colors, less cartoony, more realistic.